O Muslims, our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam combined in a single personality the highest degree of spirituality through diligent worship. This was a man receiving over the period of 23 years on a daily basis, intermittently, he was receiving the 6,626 verses of the Quran over a period of 23 years. Receiving the revelation, and when it came, they said his body shook. His body shook. And if someone's hand or leg was under his, it felt as if their hand or their leg was being crushed from the revelation coming down. And the Prophet ﷺ sweated and his body shivered, so that the fools among the unbelievers said he had epilepsy, because they could not explain what was happening to this man. I told you earlier that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, had he set this Quran down on a mountain, it would have crushed a mountain. So what do you think it would have done to the heart of a human being? But Allah prepared the Prophet ﷺ as a vessel for it. But when the revelation came down, they could see it. Yet the Prophet ﷺ was also, during the course of that day, feeding the poor, visiting the sick, discharging the army, acting as a statesman, acting as an arbiter, talking to the people, addressing the women, giving out the zakah, sewing his clothes, washing his house, shopping for the food, doing all the things that you and I do, and at night standing in prayer for 4 or 5 hours at a time, and in the day fighting the battles, discharging the armies, giving the ahkam and the rulings, explaining the Quran, instructing the people in behavior. How could a man do all of that and stand 4 or 5 hours at night at one time? What kind of human being could that be? It was a messenger. It was a prophet. This was a man with a message.